amazing Vince Carter, who called it a career back in 2020. And after last night, one man stands alone atop this mountain with 23 seasons in the NBA, LeBron James. Hey, welcome to NBA Today. I'm Malika Andrews, joined by our senior insider, Sham Sharanya, and a pair of NBA champs here, Danny Green, Kendrick Perkins. And last night, we got to see the return of LeBron, guys. I clearly left my voice in Crypto.com arena, Perk. What did you see?
Well, it's no words to describe what we saw last night but greatness. But I will say this. You lost your voice because you was laughing at me because I've been wearing this jacket every Wednesday. But to the world, let me say this. You're going to see this jacket, this finals jacket, OKC, every Wednesday until I see on NBA Today. Until
Wednesday
I see,
whites?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Until I see otherwise of who out there, who out there that I feel may dethrone.
Okay.
Well, maybe LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers have a little bit more of a case after getting whole last night. Let's get to the game action, right? Because after missing the first 14 games in the season, we're grooving.
Get down, Danny. Get down.
This is my view of the chalk toss early on, the first chalk toss of his 23rd season. I fought for my positioning, guys. I
Yeah,
that
video. That's why you lost the voice.
Look at you.
It ain't because of
I
Perk.
see you right there.
Boxing out, right?
He was moving and grooving at the game last night. Yeah, that's why you lost the voice.
And it's actually not the first lob LeBron's.
I said, that's my second alley-oop from you. The first one was when I was in 8th grade at your camp.
Signatures.
Imposing his will there.
Happened tonight was as expected.
Turnover against 7 guys who were already born when he came into the league-wide here. But old man jokes aside here, LeBron James was an all-NBA player last season. So, Perk, how did he look?
Stood out to me, right? And it was the assist to the big man. He had 12 assists. 5 of those assists was to Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton. Over the last 10 years, assists to big man were 1,230. That's the impact. Who's going to benefit the most is DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes with LeBron James being back in his offense.
I mean, I love what I see, too. I can't disagree with Perk. The biggest thing, he was having fun. He played a great floor game. I expected him to come out a little bit more passive and kind of, but people doubted if he could fit in or who he could play with.
Yeah.
Even though LeBron James is a big ego or a big personality, he is a chameleon. He's been able to adapt to adjust to any situation. So he's going to give this team whatever it needs, whether it's defense, offense. And last night, they just needed a quarterback. And last night, that's what he did. He did a great job of playing the floor game, finding DeAndre Ayton, finding Jackson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, Jake LaRavia, and doing all the little things. So I loved how he did that, not just for the first half, but the whole game, and didn't force the issue.
Hours before tip-off, how he had more steps that he wanted to make sure that he cleared. Was this decision actually close at all? How close was it?
Malika, ever since really mid-October, he was looking at mid-November. Really that game right after the Lakers road trip against the Utah Jazz last night as the potential game to come back in. So the last month was essentially his training camp and his ramp-up period to get there. And what I saw last night was exactly what I heard how last week's G League practices went with South Bay. From as far as I heard, he's using his smarts, he's using his jump shot, he's teaching G Leaguers around him on the floor how to make plays, kind of how he's been able to make them that we've accustomed to seeing from LeBron James. I mean, last night, the fewest field goal attempts of his NBA career in 25 minutes or more.
30 minutes, yeah.
So the fact that he's able to play and still have this impact, I'm not surprised. Ease was the word that I used to describe his play. And the next 2 weeks, LeBron and Lakers doctors will really be working on getting his conditioning, his wind back, and getting into that place where he feels like he can play 35, 40 minutes.
Right, because that's what he said he needed to work on. His wind is like how my voice sounds, right? He's really trying to work on that and get it back. Here's some baby lungs here. With the Lakers, they were off to a 10-4 start, and this is what you alluded to. Some questioned the fit, right, of LeBron James with this team and the impact and the duo. Well, LeBron did have a simple answer to that, Perk. Take a listen.
I can fit in these people out here. I can fit in right away with anybody.
23rd season, it's insane. And just sharing the court with him is special. And he sees things that other people can't. So he's here to help us all. So it's amazing. And it's only his first game back, and he played amazing. So I'm excited to play some more.
I don't know, Perk. The team chemistry, it looked pretty good. The Lakers, they put up a season-high 140 points. Yes, it was against Utah. They were able to attack and transition, and the return of LeBron, it really opened up new possibilities for the Lakers' offense here. What impact did you see him having on, what did you call them, the best duo in basketball, Luka and Austin Reeves?
Yeah, well, I mean, the biggest thing with LeBron that always I look for when I watch him play is his body language, right? And his body language showed me last night that he was happy, he was having fun, which means that he believed in his squad and believed in his players. It was these plays, these and ones where you saw LeBron showing emotions, these assists that he was having. Austin Reeves had a 4-point play right here. Watch Braun on this play. Look. Just a little Braun hug. Like that was one of them hugs. You know, you got certain hugs where it's like sideways. You ain't really like I mess with you, I don't. But one of them
that was
is
Thanksgiving
different.
hug.
Thanksgiving hug is a good way to put it.
Talking about defense or transition and what LeBron brings to this group, we're going to talk about the transition because Lakers, as it stands, they're 27th in the league in transition offense and transition points. People ask what LeBron brings. We know LeBron to be a transition offensive player and how he can do that. Even at 41 years old, or 40 years old, not 41 yet. But first with transition, you got to start with defense, right, Perk? You got to secure the rebound. Gabe Vincent does a great job here, walling up. Look at Braun, boxing out. Austin Reeves secure the long rebound. Even Braun right here, look at him. We're going to highlight him right here. He's the last guy in the pack.
First 3 steps.
Most normal basketball players see that. LeBron, this is what he sees. Sorry, we're going to go this vision right here. He sees DeAndre Ayton running the floor. Most guys don't see that. LeBron's IQ, his vision is different than other people. As he sees that happening, he gets the ball, one dribble, scoop pass to DeAndre Ayton, and what do we have? We get the celebration, the handshakes, and that happiness that we see from LeBron. You talked about how happy he was. We got this little emoji thing. Bear with me here, people. We got this little, there we go. Oh, they took it out. They took it out. We got the emoji of the smile emoji.
Well, we have some new technology that we've been playing with here on NBA Today. You all asked for some new breakdowns. We heard you loud and clear, and we cannot wait to continue to share those with you. Danny, great job on that. But one area that LeBron really impacted was the Lakers scored a season-high 74 paint points. That's 21 points higher than their average this season, and it was the most paint points in any game, Perk, that Luka Doncic and the Lakers most since February of those, did we? So let's get to the game here. This is the Warriors and Orlando. The first night of a back-to-back for Golden State here. Curry, he had a nice first half here, Danny.
Yep, double step back, doing what he does. Pull up the dance moves tonight, too. A little thriller.
And then Quentin Post corrals his own miss, gives it to Draymond Green. And
Jimmy!
Jimmy
Still got it. Reverse.
That looks like we used to see him in Chicago back in the day.
Butler did have 33.7 rebounds in the game. Curry just doing Steph things.
Give him some bird food. Watch him fly by. Give him some bird food.
Let's go to the third quarter here. This is when the Warriors, moving the ball around. This is what they do best.
He dunked that.
Yeah. Find the guy who started it. There he goes. Pulling up the little shimmy.